There's things that you want to put in there. This is your opportunity to talk about your symptoms and your disability and how it affects your personal and your work life. This is where you get to speak. Where you don't get to speak is when the CNP examiner is filling out a DBQ. You don't get to speak then. You don't get to speak when the rater is evaluating your claim and rating you. You don't get to speak there. If you go get a DBQ filled out from a private doctor, you get to speak, but not really. The personal statement is where you speak as a layman. You want to make sure that you submit a personal statement with each and every one of your disabilities. It's important to not combine them. Even more important is don't file a claim with 10 things in it because then it's really going to get sloppy. But, if you file a claim for migraines, tinnitus, PTSD, you want a personal statement for each one of those disabilities because there's going to be some overlap. Your tinnitus might cause you depression, and depression is associated with combat PTSD. Depression may also be associated with migraines. So you want to focus on one disability at a time, write out your statement, and then move on to the next one. If you lump them all together, you might miss something. You might throw yourself into a trap called pyramiding, where your symptoms are overlapping and you might screw yourself. So it's easier to do a personal statement, which is a VA form 21 4138. Do a personal statement for each and every one of your disabilities. This is where you could talk about, if you got a diagnosis. If you do, I was diagnosed. Your symptoms. You could speak about your symptoms because they're your symptoms. You're going to do all this stuff before you file your claim. That's the importance and what I teach in my boot camp. And my boot camp is at combatcraig.com if you want to check out the process I use to get to 100% PNT. The idea here is to get everything up front. So when you file your claim, you win your claim. This isn't a fluid situation. It's fluid until you hit the submit button, and then the fluidity stops. Yes, you could go back and, oh shit, I forgot a very important thing, and then add it after the fact. That's just going to delay your claim. Yes, you can appeal it. More delays. Do all that wishy-washy brain stuff way before you file the claim. Hit the submit button. Go to your CNP exam. Get your decision letter. Win. End of story.